Welcome into a Week 3 matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. In this game, we have Boomer Esiason taking off against the rookie Steve McNair. They're digging hard. Look at them. 49ers digging away, just like they dug away this season.
And now, faithful, please welcome
Jerry Rice. Coach Doc is talking to his team, trying to get them all rallied up in his Week 3 matchup. We have the 3-0 Jacksonville Jaguars facing off against the 0-3 49ers. Last week, they gave up 406 yards. Pretty terrible. And they average about 206 yards a game. Like always, these are CPU versus CPU played games. I put them on slow speed. We send to the end of the game. And that's kickoff right there. So the Jacksonville Jaguars take the ball and hits tackle down at the 39-yard line. What a nice run by that returner. We got Steve McNair, rookie, number 9, 23-year-old, 6'2" quarterback coming out. And let's see if he can take on these San Francisco 49ers. So right now is Steve McNair and Barry Sanders in the backfield. They give off a run to him outside zone, and he has the acceleration to see what the Jaguars decide to do. And another run on a second down. Barry Sanders. And on the first 2 plays of the game, they come out run back-to-back. And it's Barry Sanders again, to no surprise, and he hits the outside corner easily. And this little man can run. Talk about the acceleration from Barry Sanders as he runs for a good 62-yard touchdown. 62-yard rushing touchdown with ease. And the Jacksonville Jaguars go up by 7. All it took was 3. And right now we have Boomer Esiason as he takes the field. And there's a run with Jerome Bettis on the first play. Tackle for a loss. Back in shotgun as Jerome Bettis runs in a motion. He runs a out and up. And he throws a pick. Who was he looking at? He was looking at Jerry Rice, but threw it right to the defender. As Jacksonville, Brian Washington, number 29, comes away with the steal. Oh, Esiason. Terrible. Boomer Esiason is the quarterback for the 49ers. And there is another run, handoff to Barry Sanders. He might be wiping the 49ers' ass cheeks with this game, but he's running all through them. And Steve McNair throws it, hits number 85, and he's tackled on the 1. Oh, he gets in. Oh, wipe all that dookie off them cleats, boy, as you gets in for a touchdown. You got to be careful in this stadium. A lot of injuries happen in San Francisco. So the good thing is he stayed safe, got himself a touchdown. I think he might have stepped out of bounds right at the 1, though, and they allow it. They say he stayed in bounds. We have the kickoff team. Looks like Aaron Glenn returned the ball and got tackled at the 29. So as Boomer Esiason tries to take the field again in the 49ers, they're down by 14 in the first 3 minutes of the game. And they come out, try to throw it, hit Jerome, and he gets tackled. And Jerome Bettis runs it up the middle for about a 1-yard gain. Jaguars might be sending some heat. Boomer sees it, tries to check for it, but he's in empty formation. So he won't have long. And he doesn't throw the ball away. Yeah, scratch that head. We don't know what the hell is going on in this team. And another, it's a play action pass, and it looks like that was about to be an interception. But a nice catch by Isaac Bruce.
First and 10 at the 49.
As Steve McNair gets ready, they're in a single back formation. Handoff to Barry Sanders. Boom! Oh my gosh. He got killed. Knocks the ball down, and the 49ers get another punt return. Any chance. He booted that one to a special fan in the sideline. So 1st and 5 from the 49ers 27-yard line. And Jerome Bettis, the bus, gets a good 15-yard run. And they switch. They put him in a motion. Why are they putting a running back in a motion? Let's see. And he has the receiver wide open. The same running back that motion. He's just not fast enough to run past the safety. That much often using him in a passing game, but what a intelligent play call. And he's tackled in the backfield easily. Ooh, you might not want to do that too often. Jaguars 22-yard line. He throws it. A diving catch. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. And in an empty formation, He gets his receiver, Jerry Rice, for a touchdown. Shorten the lead down to 1 score. What a nice slant route by Jerry Rice as he goes in. 5 plays and 75 yards, 1 minute and 57 seconds. Barry Sanders on the kick return as he jukes. He makes 1 cut, and he only has to do is break past the cut, and he gets it. Can't go for it's hard. Let's go, Barry. That's it. He skips and hops and jumps right in for a kick return touchdown. Barry Sanders. He takes that one all the way home. It looks like the chat is not too happy about that one. Run a slant or run back to the ghetto, but Barry Sanders just ran whatever the hell he ran back to the ghetto himself. It looks like. Let's see if the 49ers can answer that amazing play that just happened. As Jerome Bettis is tackled in the back line. If they get them some linemen, opens up some lanes for this big fella, he might be able to run free all day long. As another zig around. Last time he went on a motion, they had almost scored a touchdown off of it, but the quarterback gets sacked. This guy keeps trying to get down, trying to draw up plays for his team. It ain't working. Nice sky punt as the returner gets tackled easily. The good thing is the 49ers, even though they're down bad right now, they have the Eagles' first-round draft pick. You remember in the startup draft, the Eagles decided to trade away their pick. They drafted a lineman, but they gave away their first-round pick to the 49ers. The Eagles are also on through right now. Oh my gosh, Barry Sanders. I've never seen that man truck like that. And he reaches for the first down and gets it. Holy cow. And they come out, they run it to Barry again, and his acceleration is crazy as he gets the first down. And they're in a double tight formation. They run it again. Barry Sanders is hot. He's breaking tackles, and he's bending over for first downs left and right. Alrighty, they switch running backs for a moment. The backup gets in, and he gains another 14 yards on a run. He runs a route. There's a penalty on the Jacksonville Jaguars. It might be holding as the tight end gets popped.
Holding offense.
You got to watch out for these holding penalties, guys. There's holding penalties on every single play, but they don't always catch it. As Steve McNair, he gets his wide receiver on an out route, and he gains about 14 yards. Well, 19 yards. That was a 19-yard pass. As Barry Sanders runs right up the middle, and he's taken down at the 1. First and goal. As we get ready to punch the ball in, they run a zone, and he still gets in. Touchdown, Barry Sanders. I'll tell you what, this little fella might run this team to a Super Bowl. Jacksonville Jaguars landed on the 49ers. I wonder if there's going to be a team to slow them down, because this looks insane. So it looks like the Jacksonville Jaguars is putting a beating on them. 28-7. And the 49ers, unless they can turn the clock or do something, they might be going into halftime down. 3 touchdowns. And Jerome Bettis, he runs it. Gains about 2 on that carry. And that brings up the 2-minute warning. It is an overcast here in San Francisco right now, but it's also an overcast over on a lot of the San Francisco 49ers bench because these guys are getting rained down on. As Jerome Bettis breaks a tackle on a inside route, and he breaks another tackle. And he goes for a good 37 yards. Jerome Bettis is carrying his team. 3 catches, 76 yards. Look at that. He's ping-ponging off of these fellas. And Jerome Bettis goes back out in a motion. Oh, the corner looks like he's backing off. Throws a slant. Hits his receiver. He jukes. And he gets about 15 on that catch. They could get a touchdown here. They could kind of make this game a little bit closer. We have another drop back. Slant route. Jerry Rice. Come on, Jerry. You got to break that, fella. Oh, boomer sack. Lonnie Marks has 3 sacks on the day. So the 49ers have to settle for a field goal. Hollis brings the team back into an 18-point striking range. As long as they don't allow another kick return on this by Barry or anyone on this return. Oh, snap. It looks like Barry's taking it. He jukes one player. He breaks 1 tackle. And he's tackled down at the 38-yard line. As we have a tight end motion. And he comes back. And they hit a Barry. The golden boy trips right. Steve McNair drops back. Another penalty against the Jaguars.
Holding. Offense.
Another holding penalty on against the offensive line. As he tries to run again, and he gets tackled. The 49ers have a chance if they call a timeout. Why aren't they calling a timeout? They got it. All they need is a kick return, a punt return, and they can score. They can put some points on the board. Call a timeout. I don't know what's going on with this team. And they settle for the clock to just run out at the end of the half. It doesn't look like this is going to be a good return. Yep, pretty terrible. Well, there we have it, folks. This is halftime. The Jacksonville Jaguars lead against the San Francisco 49ers. A score of 28-10. It's an 18-point difference right here. 49er faithful is sticking around as they try to keep some hope. See if their team can win. Making their way back. We had a touchdown by Jerry Rice earlier. It was about a good 6-yard slant. Barry Sanders is running away with all of the money in the bank as he trucks Aaron Glenn and makes his way down the field try for another touchdown. And look at the stats from the team. Barry Sanders 126 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jerry Rice only has 2 catches for 9 yards but 1 touchdown. As we bring ourselves back from halftime. And the 49ers get the ball back right here on a kick return as Aaron Glenn tries to make it. And another handoff to Jerome Bettis. Doesn't get anywhere. Tackled at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. A little urgency going on right now as Jerome Bettis gets the ball again. Stiff arms and gains about 4 on that carry. Jaguars rush 4. Boomer feels pressure. He launches it. And he picked off. What the hell is that? Aeneas Williams with an interception right there. He snagged that right out the sky. Barry Sanders looks like he's a little bit tired as he gets back on the field, rushing his way into another 200-yard game. And he comes out at halftime on fire, hot and ready like a Little Caesar's pizza, as he slices right up the middle, and there's a holding penalty on the Jaguars that cuts away this big old run.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Unfortunate. Looks like they're just going to run this with Barry as he jukes Junior Seau, hits the end. Jukes the finish for a first down. Talk about a holding and a block in the back. He doesn't need any flags. It's extra yards for him to run home as he's trying to get out of the stadium. He doesn't want to be in this game anymore. He's running away. Barry, come back. I tell you what, Barry Sanders is insane. He jukes Junior Seau, jukes the safety, ankles is torn apart. It only took 1 play and 37 yards for them to score. The 49ers need some hope. Jerome Bettis looks to get some revenge on his running game. And he's sacked. Oh, that's pretty terrible. Gosh, Lee. It's going to be a battle for that first overall pick, I tell you what. The Titans hoping to get it. You got the 49ers hoping to get it. The Eagles, they weren't hoping to get it, but unfortunately, it looks like they are the route to get a first-round pick, and that's going to go to the 49ers. Barry Sanders with 11 rushes, 66 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the day. Has a hat trick, and he's looking for more by the likes of it. And he just breaking off the people. And he's going crazy. This is insane. Somebody get this man down. Come on, 49ers. I know you can do it. Just send a little bit of extra pressure or something. You might have to go to 5 D linemen at this point as they give him an outside zone, and he gets a chip block from defensive lineman. Can't get far. And Barry Sanders breaks 1 tackle. He breaks another tackle, and he goes down. Oh, my gosh. 33-yard line. Barry Sanders with a crazy run. I did not expect this to happen today. I tell you that much. And look at that guy. He got fucking folded. He got folded. Barry Sanders is going crazy. This 49er guy, he's going crazy. I would be too. I'd be ripping all the gold mines out of my head. These little nuggets. Disrespectful. And Barry runs it again. They're not stopping, and there's a penalty that brings it back. A legal block in the back. Is more yards for Barry. And they switch running backs. McNair, as he drops back, he gets back and he fumbles it. And it's almost stripped. Oh, that was almost taken for a touchdown. That would have been what the 49ers needed. That would have been what they needed. Fast tempo, he launches it. And a penalty on the 49ers. Pass interference. The receiver wasn't even catching it. and they get the ball at the 1 yard line. Barry Sanders literally might get 4 touchdowns this game. This is insane. Holding on the offense. Barry Sanders runs it, and he trucks somebody, breaks up another tackle, and he's finally taken down in the backfield. This might keep him from getting hot again. Be what the 49ers needed a couple drives ago. This is what they needed, because he scored like 3 touchdowns in this one drive, and Ahman Green runs in for a touchdown. Doesn't matter who's in the backfield. Barry Sanders is running crazy. Ahman Green comes in the background on cleanup, aisle 3, and he's scoring touchdowns himself. The Jaguars go up 41-10. This is insane. 8 plays, 61 yards, and a touchdown right there at the end. I'm sorry, 49ers fans, but this looks awful. Come on, give us some hope, Aaron Glenn. And he runs into his blocker, and he's tackled down at the 22. This is terrible. What the fuck is going on, 49ers? I need some help out here. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, get out there and pull up some 6'7" hookers or sky hooks or something. They need help out there. And Jerome Bettis runs through the middle, angry. Fourth quarter, games are lasting a little too long right now. This is looking like a massacre. And what is the DB doing? He's on the other side of the field. This is going to be offsides right now. The DB is on the other side of the field, and that's offsides right there. As he hits, he overthrows it. Drops back. Jerome Bettis gets the ball, and he runs. He trucks past somebody and spins off of him at the same time. Give some fans some hope. 0-3 in so long. I don't think the fans like this at all. On 3rd and 1, and they get penalty. Oh no, it is a false start against the 49ers. That is awful. You have a 3rd and 1 situation. You should know the snap count. You cannot get a penalty right there. As he hits Jerry Rice, the reliable. Oh, and he throws a pick. Come on, Boomer, you can't do that. And that's about to go for 6 if Jerry doesn't catch him. Just when we thought it was over, Donnie Edwards takes the ball away from Boomer Esiason. They are already up 42-10. Jaguars come back out. They run it with Barry again. His acceleration is too fast as he zips right past the 1st and 2nd line of the defense. Luckily tackled by the third. Fuck it, I can't get it out. They're tackled by the safeties and the DBs. And right there, he's tackled at the... And he's still trying to turn and break tackles. Steve McNair drops back. And he hits his receiver. He stiff arms. Oh my gosh, the 49ers need to use them picks on a DB or something. Quarterback, DB, tight end, anything. Coming out in the next 1997 draft class, you got Tony Gonzalez, Orlando Pace, Walter Jones. They got a good amount of people. Peter Boulware is another outstanding draft pick. He's doing good out there. As Barry Sanders gets the ball again, and he trucks another defender. The 49ers are getting saved by these penalties, but they can't capitalize on it. As he hits his tight end, Wells, and the defense just can't do anything. He runs right past him. Steve McNair with a crazy game. 2 touchdowns himself for the rookie. But Barry Sanders, 1 kick return touchdown, 3 rushing touchdowns. This team is going nuts right now. 49-10 as the 49ers try to just end the game. They need to get a first down. They need to take like 2 knees, get a first down, take another 2 knees, get another first down, take another 2 knees, and just run this clock out. Another empty formation for Boomer. And he breaks 1 sack, throws the ball down the field, and he misses his... Tossed this season up. And they get a false start. Oh my gosh. This is just awful to watch. And he gets sacked. Oh, Lord. Warren Sapp. All he does is eat burgers and get sacks. He gets sacks of burgers. He does it all. He gets sacks and he eats sacks. This might sound a little weird for you guys, but he gets it all. Oh, and he puts a spin on him, and he hits a juke on that fella. How many rushing yards does this guy have today? And they give it to the fullback. The fullback tries to get a couple yards. He gains 2. They're tired of running the Barry, so they just hand it off to somebody. I'm going to give him a courtesy punt by the looks of it. And they just punt it right out of bounds. Unfortunately, the home of the faithful gets their behind beat. As good old Michael Irvin was saying, belt to ass is what happened today. As Coach Harris and his team walks out to shake hands at the midfield. Steve McNair, Barry Sanders, they had a day themselves. Jerry Rice did have 1 slant for a touchdown. Barry Sanders had himself 4 touchdowns. Look at this play. As he zipped right on the outside zone for a first touchdown of the game. 62 yards. That was just the start of the massacre. We thought it was going to be a little bit more competitive, but once that happened, it was over. Take a look at some of the player stats from this game. Boomer, 13, 18, 156 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Steve McNair only threw the ball 9 times, and he had 113 yards himself for 2 touchdowns. Barry Sanders ran all over the 49ers. This guy, he might get fined because this was abuse. Jerome Bettis leads the game with 85 receiving yards. Wesley Walls had himself a game. Keyshawn Johnson had himself 35 yards. John Fina apparently couldn't see on the line, let up 2 sacks himself. Lonnie Martz led the team in total tackles. He had 3.5 sacks himself. Aeneas Williams had an interception. Brian Washington had an interception. And Donnie Edwards had one themselves as well. Barry Sanders also had a 94-yard kick return touchdown. Well, that's going to do it for this game, fellas.